Do or do not, there is no try. This iconic line from Star Wars perfectly encapsulates the essence of lasting change. It's a powerful reminder that commitment is key. It's not about attempting something half-heartedly, it's about making a conscious decision to act, or not. When we decide to act, we set the wheels of change in motion. But what if you're unsure where to begin? The path to change can often seem unclear and daunting. What if the mountain of change seems insurmountable? The sheer size of the task can be overwhelming, making it hard to take the first step. That's where the power of atomic habits comes in. By focusing on small, manageable changes, we can make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Many of us fall into the trap of seeking instant gratification, yearning for a quick fix to our problems. We want results now, not later. We set ambitious goals, only to be discouraged by the slow, arduous process of change. The journey can feel long and tiring. We chase dramatic transformations, overlooking the subtle power of consistent, incremental improvements. Small steps taken consistently can lead to significant progress over time. This essay will guide you through the transformative principles of atomic habits, revealing how small changes consistently applied can lead to remarkable results. Each small action builds upon the last, creating a foundation for lasting change. We'll explore common pitfalls and equip you with practical strategies to cultivate positive habits that stick. By understanding these principles, you can avoid common mistakes and stay on track. Get ready to unlock your full potential, one small change at a time. Embrace the journey and watch as your efforts compound into extraordinary results. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small and insignificant, but as it gathers momentum, it picks up more snow, growing larger and more powerful with each rotation. This is the essence of compounding, and it applies to our habits just as much as it does to finances. Just like a small amount of money invested consistently can grow exponentially over time, so too can small habits lead to significant changes in our lives. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. In the pursuit of self-improvement, we often fixate on setting goals. While goals provide direction, they can be limiting if we solely focus on the end result. Instead, shift your focus to building systems, the processes and routines that underpin those goals. Think of it like building a house. The goal might be to have a beautiful, functional home, but the system is the blueprint, the construction process, and the consistent effort that brings that vision to life. Every habit, whether good or bad, follows a predictable pattern: cue, craving, response, reward. Understanding this framework is crucial to effectively building and breaking habits. First, the cue, a trigger that initiates the habit loop. It could be a specific time of day, a particular location, or an emotional state. Next, the craving, the motivational force behind the habit. It's the desire for the reward that the habit provides. Then, the response, the action you take in response to the craving. This is the habit itself. Finally, the reward, the satisfying outcome you experience after performing the habit. This reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely you'll repeat it. The art of habit. Stacking building routines for success. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Warren Buffett. Building new habits can be challenging, especially when we try to tackle too many at once. Habit stacking offers a practical solution by leveraging the power of existing routines. The idea is simple. Identify an existing habit you already do consistently, then stack your new habit immediately before or after it. This image illustrates the concept of habit stacking. Just as the blocks are stacked one on top of the other, we can build new habits by linking them to existing ones. The importance of identity-based habits. Becoming the architect of your life. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of resilience and the human spirit. It reminds us that setbacks are not the end, but rather opportunities to rise stronger and wiser. Most people approach habit change with a focus on outcomes. They set their sights on tangible results like losing weight, earning more money, or achieving a specific milestone. These goals, while important, often overlook a deeper, more sustainable approach. They want to lose weight, make more money, or achieve a specific goal. However, focusing solely on these outcomes can sometimes lead to frustration and burnout, especially if progress is slow or setbacks occur. While these are worthy aspirations, they often miss a crucial element: identity. Identity-based habits shift the focus from what you want to achieve to who you want to become. This subtle yet powerful shift can make all the difference in sustaining long-term change. True behavior change occurs when we shift our focus from what we want to achieve to who we want to become. By aligning our habits with our desired identity, we create a more profound and lasting transformation. Instead of setting a goal to lose 10 pounds, aim to become a healthier person. This shift in perspective encourages consistent healthy choices that align with your new identity, making the process more enjoyable and less of a chore. Instead of striving to write a book, embrace the identity of a writer. When you see yourself as a writer, you naturally engage in the daily habits of writing, reading, and learning, which eventually lead to the completion of your book. This image symbolizes the transformative power of identity-based habits. Just as the caterpillar undergoes a metamorphosis to become a butterfly, we too can transform our lives by changing our beliefs about who we are and who we want to become. Just as the caterpillar undergoes metamorphosis to become a butterfly, we can transform our lives by changing our beliefs about who we are. Embrace the journey of becoming the architect of your life, and watch as your new identity shapes your actions, habits, and ultimately, your destiny. The 2-minute rule: making big changes feel small. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Often, the biggest obstacle to starting a new habit is the sheer thought of the effort involved. Our minds magnify the task, making it seem insurmountable. This is where the 2-minute rule comes in handy. This simple yet effective strategy involves breaking down any new habit into a 2-minute version that's easy to start. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, begin by simply putting on your workout clothes. This image illustrates the 2-minute rule in action. By focusing on the first small step, we make it easier to overcome inertia and start building momentum. The power of environment: designing your space for success. Environment is stronger than willpower. Paramahansa Yogananda. We often underestimate the influence our environment has on our behaviors. If your surroundings are cluttered and chaotic, it's much harder to maintain order in your life. Conversely, a clean, organized space can promote feelings of calm and control. Take a close look at your environment and identify any friction points that might be hindering your progress. This image highlights the impact of environment on our habits. A cluttered space can lead to stress and procrastination, while an organized environment promotes focus and productivity. The role of temptation. Bundling making good habits irresistible. We are what we repeatedly do. Our daily actions shape our lives and define who we are. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. This timeless wisdom reminds us that consistency is key. Let's face it, some habits are just more enjoyable than others. We naturally gravitate towards activities that bring us joy and satisfaction. We're naturally drawn to activities that bring us pleasure, like eating our favorite foods, dancing, or playing with friends. On the other hand, those that require effort or discipline, such as exercising or waking up early, can be harder to stick to. Temptation bundling offers a clever workaround by linking an activity you want to do with something you already enjoy doing. This technique can transform your approach to building good habits. For example, if you love watching your favorite TV show but struggle to find time for exercise, temptation bundling can help. Try only allowing yourself to watch the show while you're on the treadmill. This way you associate a pleasurable activity with a beneficial one. This image demonstrates temptation bundling in action. It shows how you can make exercise more enjoyable by pairing it with entertainment. By pairing a desired activity with a less desirable one, you create a positive reinforcement loop. We make it more likely that we'll stick to the good habit. Over time, this can lead to significant improvements in our overall well-being and productivity. The importance of habit tracking. Measuring progress and staying motivated. What gets measured gets managed. Peter Drucker. One of the most effective ways to stay motivated and on track with your habits is to track your progress. This doesn't have to be complicated. A simple habit tracker can work wonders. The act of recording your progress, no matter how small, provides a sense of accomplishment and reinforces your commitment to the habit. It also helps you identify patterns and make adjustments as needed. This image shows the simplicity and effectiveness of habit tracking. By visually representing our progress, we stay motivated and accountable to our goals. How to deal with setbacks. Bouncing back from failure. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Setbacks are an inevitable part of the journey. There will be days when you slip up, miss a workout, or indulge in an unhealthy habit. The key is to not let these temporary lapses derail your progress. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. Analyze what triggered the setback, adjust your strategy if needed, and recommit to your habit with renewed determination. This image represents the importance of resilience in the face of setbacks. It's not about avoiding failure, but about having the courage to get back up and continue pursuing our goals. The power of community, surrounding yourself with support. The strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Phil Jackson. While the journey of self-improvement is often seen as an individual pursuit, having a supportive community can make all the difference. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who share your values and encourage your growth. Join a group fitness class, find an accountability partner, or seek guidance from a mentor. This image highlights the power of community and habit formation. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals can provide encouragement, accountability, and inspiration. Conclusion: embracing the journey of atomic habits. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. The journey of atomic habits is not about seeking quick fixes or overnight transformations. It's about embracing the power of small, consistent actions compounded over time. It's about falling in love with the process of continuous improvement and becoming the architect of your own life. Start by identifying one small habit you want to build or break. Implement the strategies outlined in this essay, and remember to be patient and kind to yourself along the way. If you found these insights helpful, like this essay, and subscribe to my channel for more content on personal growth and habit formation. Your journey to a better you starts now.